Hey, what's going on, everybody? MagicGamer69 here. Welcome back to another Infinite Warfare Zombies video here on the channel today. And in today's video, I'm going to be explaining to you guys every single boss fight in Infinite Warfare, starting from Spaceland all the way to what you see now as Mephistopheles. I will explain how it works, what to do in every step. Just a warning, I die and I fail a lot because I suck. Enjoy the video. Alright guys, now, the first Easter egg boss fight. We have Spaceland. Now, Spaceland is pretty simple. Basically, to start it off, you put the radios down on the four symbols in the middle area of where you see the clowns coming out from, not on the sides. But in that middle thing where Pack-a-Punch is, where you open up to Pack-a-Punch, that thing in the middle there, that's where you place one right outside of the Pack-a-Punch door. There'll be three gold things on the left side, the back of it, and the right side of it. That's where you need to place a radio and then hold X. If you have more than one person, everyone has to hold X at the exact same time while you do it, and it'll start the boss fight. Then, after you've went and did that, you need to pay attention to the UFO above, because the UFO above will display some colors. Now, take note. It'll show you when everyone holds X and the boss fight starts. It'll show you in the middle which colors are which. Now, you need to look at it and study that. What I typically do, because if you fail this step, a brute will spawn and you have to kill it and try again if you fail. What I like to do, if you just leave it go so you can see which is which, then it's a lot easier for me. It might not be faster, it might not be as fast, but I'd rather get it done more efficiently and slower than have it done fast and not. Now, it'll start flashing symbols. What I usually do is I wait and it'll go white. Once everything in the middle goes white, you'll know you're able to hold X on them. Hold X or square, whatever, on the speakers to play the tone. You have to take note of which color corresponds to that certain speaker. Whichever one does, that's the order you need to press, or whatever. So, there's always four colors: yellow, green, blue, red. So, one time it could be blue, red, yellow, green. And say your blue's in the middle, red's in the back, yellow's on the left, and green's on the right. You would need to press it in the order that the colors show, in the order of the radios of the speakers. Which ones they show, that's the order you need to put it in. Okay, after you've done that 3 times, every time you do it, once you kill a zombie, a max ammo will spawn. And you'll know you got it correct because as soon as you hit all 4, all the colors will show right back up. And that's how you'll know you got that one done. Once you've done that 3 times, just wait a little bit, kind of just survive. At this point, just survive for right now. Now, if you're playing solo, it's a lot easier solo, because there's only going to be one alien that's going to spawn. Basically, a bunch of clowns are going to spawn and come out, what you've seen me doing at the start. They're going to come out and attack you. So just kind of survive that. You don't have to kill them. It makes it easier if you do. Just make sure if you have 4 people, make sure you have a couple people focused on the clowns and a couple people watching for the aliens. So basically, it's pretty simple to defeat the aliens. Yeah. After the clowns are done, they're all gone, the alien will come through the middle thing, like you saw earlier he did. And as you can see, what I'm doing right now is I'm shooting the alien. You know, it doesn't have to be one of the wonder weapons in the game. It can be kind of whatever. But typically, what I like to do is I usually aim for around the neck, because he has a color around his neck, which if you shoot that, it does more damage. Now you're trying to get him to the point of where he's going to have a dome shield around him, like that. right here, and he's gonna drop on his knees and you're gonna knife his back. That's gonna happen twice. You're gonna do that a total of 2 times. And that is what is going to get you the alien fuser, so you can double Pack-a-Punch if you don't have Director's Cut. After that, after you've done it 3 different times, then once you got the 2 fuses out of his back by knifing his back when the dome's around him, you can go into Pack-a-Punch, shoot the little rings around the blue things with a upgraded wonder weapon, the rings around the middle, and then it'll blast the UFO when it's above the middle thing for Pack-a-Punch. Anyways, guys, that is Spaceland. Now, on to Raven the Redwoods. Alright guys, this one is Raven the Redwoods, and for Raven the Redwoods, it's honestly the simplest one to explain. Now, I gave myself about 8 minutes to explain this one, but I'm not even going to need 5 minutes. I don't think I'm going to need 5 minutes. But basically, the way Raven the Redwoods works, right, is you fill up skulls. There will be more skulls depending on how many people are in the game. So, since I'm on solo, there's only going to be 2 skulls. One right here, and one at the over across in the water. Now, once you get enough zombies around a skull, or if you want to start filling it up early, you can. It's whatever. Whatever you want to do, that works best for you. Basically, you want to fill up the skulls until it's at the point where it's really bright. It's not like right here, it's not that shade, but it's really bright like the other one over there. So basically, once you get these filled up, it takes around 20 to 25 zombies for each skull. So not too bad, not too difficult. It's honestly one of the easiest things to do in my opinion. But anyways, after you've filled up both skulls, they'll both shoot down a beam that you have to get him into. Now, if you have the Kendalls, this works great. The Kendalls are like the best thing you can have for this boss fight, mainly because of the fact that they do a bunch of damage, and one shot to his chest will cover everything, except for his feet. But no symbols spawn on his feet, just like his legs. So, and even then, you can just shoot at his legs. Now, anyways, getting on to how to do this. Once you let him walk into the little circle that spawns on the ground from the 2 lasers and the skulls, then what you want to go ahead and do is let him walk into it or stand in it when he's close enough like that, and he'll jump in it just like he did there. And then you want to spam him everywhere. Anywhere, if you see a symbol on him, you don't even need to. Just spam everywhere in his body, and it'll all go back to normal. It won't be in the rave vision. It'll all go back to normal, and it'll be pretty simple because then all you have to do is just, when you see a symbol appear on his body, shoot it with, if you just shoot it with a Kendall, you only have to shoot it once. It works great. So just shoot the symbols that'll appear around his body. They can appear on his forearms, his upper arms, his shoulders, the left and right side of his chest, and his knees or thighs. Those are the locations that the symbols can spawn. Now, they can really spawn anywhere on his body. I'm not sure if that's it, but I've played this a lot. Those are the only places I've got. Maybe you got different. I have no idea. But anyways, now to the next part. You have to do this a total of 3 different times, the symbols. That's really all it is. After you've done it enough times, he'll start to beat his chest, and 2 blades will spawn around him. Do not even go anywhere near him. Just stay away from him. The farther away you stay from him, the better. Because if you're far enough away from him that he's not even near you, the blades won't even come towards you. And if they do, they're really slow. Just you can just walk away from him or run away from him. It doesn't really matter. Just don't touch him or they will kill you. Now, honestly, what I would say the best thing to do after the best Fate and Fortune card to run would have to be Raining Bullets. It spawns an infinite ammo. If you are in dire need of ammo, max ammo is always spawned, but it really helps just in case you're in that tight corner that you need to get out of, and that you have to somehow get out of it. You can always just use an infinite ammo. Anyways, going on to the next thing after that. Right after you did the first shooting his symbols all on his body, after you've done that the first time, he'll go up and jump up on top of the cabin. Then at that point, all you need to do is, it'll go in ray vision. You need to watch for one of those green circles. If you stand inside of that green circle, watch around your back and stuff, because skeletons will spawn in front of you and beside of you, depending on where you're standing and what green circle you're in. So honestly, the green circle I was standing in is probably the best one, because they only spawn right in front of you, and it makes life just really simple and really easy. Honestly, in my opinion, I like it a lot. But moving on, that's about everything. I mean, except for if you want to say, like, I don't know. If you want to say maybe doing it again, all you gotta do is the symbols again, the green circle one more time. You'll do the green circle a total of twice. Yeah, you'll do it 2 times. And then after you've done the third one, you'll know it won't go back into ray vision. No blades will spawn around him. You'll be able to just solely damage him. That's what you'll be able to do. And if once you're done just damaging him, you'll know you got it done, because he'll fall into like a lava pit kind of thing. Like, lava will spawn around him and he'll get sucked down into it, and that's how you know you're done. Anyways, that was Raven the Redwoods. Now on to Shaolin Shuffle. Now guys, on to the Shaolin Shuffle explanation. This one is pretty straightforward. So basically, once you spawn in, the Rat King will spawn right in front of you. You'll be staring at him. He'll teleport away, and then you just damage him like I'm doing now. A brain, a heart, and an eye will all spawn there, and you'll be able to hold X on one of them. Now, I'll just tell you what to do in the order of what I did first. Now, I did eyeball, heart, and then I was gonna do brain, but I died because I suck at this game. I died on the heart because I'm trash. Basically, what you do for the eyeball step is, once you hold X, it'll send out a shockwave of like a blast of some kind, and then you just look up at the ceiling, the walls, and you'll see symbols. You'll see symbols, and you kind of just shoot them with whatever gun. It doesn't really matter. Explosive, non-explosive. You either wait for the blast, or you just use the eye itself that you got from doing the Easter egg. Now once you're finished, you'll hear a gong, just like that one, and you'll know you're finished then. Okay. That's the eye done. And then after you get the eye done, the Rat King will spawn in, just like that, and you just have to damage him again. Once the shield is up, don't waste your bullets. It doesn't do anything. Once you can, just kind of blast into him, and he'll go into the ground just like that. And that's how you know you're able to go to the next one. Now, the heart is pretty tricky. You are able to die very fast. And if you have a horde of zombies, I would say keep it a horde of at least 20 zombies. Try to train up some zombies, because if you can get at least 20 zombies, that's gonna help you in the long run. So basically what you do for that, once you hold X on the heart, hold X in the middle like I didn't do because I suck at this game again. I waited, and that's why I died. But after that, green like puddles of poison will spawn all around the area. Not in the water in the very middle, just in the circular around area. And all you need to do is kill zombies on those or damage them. I'm not 100% sure. but I'm assuming it's either damage or kill them. So basically just kind of do what I'm doing right here and just kill zombies, damage them in the green poison. But be careful, if you're standing in it for too long, you will die. You will eventually die. So it's kind of hard because, as you can see, I just went down because I suck at this game really, really bad, and I need better skills. No, but what you do is you kind of just go, see, you have to sit in the green poison for it to actually count as like the zombies get in there. But once you get through that, it's not too hard. And once you get that done, once you get all the pools, because I'm pretty sure you'll hear one of the characters say something about it, and then you're done with that. Then you just gotta damage the Rat King again, like you did with after the eye step, and then there's that. Then over to the brain. Now the brain, it's kind of just a waiting game. All you gotta do, it'll be in the middle. You just gotta wait it out. Zombies will attack it, and eventually it'll be done. It's kind of just a waiting thing. It's not really a set thing of a set time when it's gonna happen. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, then the Rat King will appear once more, damage him, and you'll be done. Yep, now under attack. Alright guys, this is the attack of the radioactive thing explanation. Now, the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna have a code like you saw when I pressed the back button. You're gonna have a code. Make sure you remember that code. You're gonna get a code from doing the Easter egg out of the safe. Make sure you memorize that code, because once you get into the radioactive thing, you will no longer be able to look at it. So make sure you know that code. Anyways, away from that. So now, just escort the bomb down to the radioactive thing, and after that, the bomb will fly up, he'll swallow it, and then you gotta go up to one of the lasers, either on the bridge, to the right of you, directly below him, or up at the top left. I like to go all the way up at the top left, and it just makes it a lot more simpler for me. So once you go up to one of the lasers, wait for him to, the antenna or whatever you want to call it on his head, the thing drooping down over his head, his laser, I'm gonna call it his laser. His laser will drop down and he'll shoot a laser at where you're at. And then once he's charging it up and going back, that's your cue to get on the turret and blast and shoot the middle of his chest. The middle of his chest will glow green. Okay? It'll glow green, and that's how you know when to shoot it. The turret takes a second to charge up, but once it is charged up, you should be fine. So once it's charged up, it'll shoot. It takes about half a second to charge, so not long, but it still charges. Anyways, after you've shot him, you'll just have to keep repeating that 3 different times. Then, the hardest part of the boss fight is coming up. Then what you're gonna go ahead and do is you're gonna go back down to where the bomb was thrown up at him. It'll be like a blue, clear blue. Hold, everyone in your game needs to hold X on it at the same time. Run up to where I am. And keep going all the way back, because the barrier will spawn behind you, can't get back there. Stand there, and once, trying to think, sorry. Okay. Once, he'll shoot out green acid. That'll cover the entire area, except for where you're standing. Stand all the way back. I mean all the way back, like up there, where under the bridge. Once you stand under the bridge, you'll be safe. He'll shoot acid 3 different times. 1 right under him, in the middle, and then up more. After that, It is key. After it disappears, you'll see him charge up a laser. Lasers will spawn. Run, slide under the first one, slide, and then jump over those ones. Then you're going to crouch under that one, and then you're gonna run and then slide, crouch, walk, and jump over the lasers at the end. And hold X. Everybody needs to hold X on the bomb at the same time. This is where your code comes in. Memorize your code. Mine was 36712, I'm pretty sure. Now, after you've done this, 36712, that you need to hold X on the bomb. The bomb will be there. Hold X. Do what you did for the very first step to get the key. It'll flash around the numbers. Then, what you need to do is hold X on the numbers. Once you've done that correctly, everyone will have a green light on there. You'll be sent back, and the cutscene will start playing. Anyways, guys, I hope that one was helpful. And anyways, on to Beast from Beyond. Alright guys, this is the Beast from Beyond explanation, and this one is going to be pretty fast and simple. I'm sorry if I don't get everything exact. Basically, what you're going to do to start out is you're going to wait for the laser to shoot one of the doors, like so. A rhino's going to spawn, just shoot it until it dies, basically. Its weak spot is its mouth, and it's glowing. It'll shoot 4 different rhino doors open. Basically, you just gotta wait for it to shoot and then kill the rhinos. After you've killed the rhinos, stand where I was standing, right where that laser just shot. Stand right there, right in front of that door, because that is where you're gonna want to stand, or wherever the portals are on the outside. That's where you're gonna want to stand the opposite from. Basically, where I start to stand, yeah, right here is where you're gonna want to stand, and just kind of shoot the cryptids that come towards you. After that, you'll see me go up in this tube to the right, and just kind of shoot everything that comes, just comes after you. Then, just do that for around a minute or two. 2 minutes to 3 minutes, however long it takes. It's a time-based thing. After you've done that, what you're gonna want to go ahead and do is there's gonna be 3 monitors. Hit those 3 monitors, and go back in that tube. Then it's gonna shoot out like a sentry gun. You can place that down or whatever, and eventually it's gonna shoot out it's gonna blast one of the doors off of a thing, and you'll have to survive for 120 seconds. And it slows down. It's not an actual 120 seconds. It's, I think, a little over that time, but it just says 120. I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, after this, really the only thing you have to do is survive. Once that reaches 0, then you need to make sure you run a complete loop, a good loop. Make sure you go middle, up to the tube, out, back around, and up to the middle, out to the tube. Just keep going around in that circle, because you're gonna have blue rhinos that are really, really tanky. They take anywhere from the FHR I have right now. If you blast them in the mouth with infinite ammo, they will die by the time that infinite ammo is over if you get every single shot on their mouth. They are so tanky, it is not even funny. But anyways, after you kill one, there's going to be 2 that spawn. They'll breathe blue fire as you're shooting them. It makes it to where you can't go everywhere. So you need to watch for that blue fire. If you can avoid that, you'll be fine, as long as you just avoid them. Shoot them basically until they die. Once both of them are dead, you will be fine to kind of do whatever at that point. Once they're both dead, the cutscene will start playing, and if you have director's cut, you will go in to Mephistopheles. Now, Mephistopheles, I will explain here in a second, but I want to elaborate on something here. Now, what I want to elaborate on is how you actually end up killing the blue rhinos. It's very, very simple. Just, they're really slow, but they're really beefy. If you get hit, you can get 2 hit by these things. That's how beefy these guys are. Anyways, that's the only thing I wanted to elaborate on. And now on to Beast from Beyond. Mephistopheles boss fight. Alright guys, now this is the Mephistopheles explanation. This one is going to be really, really fast. And by fast, I don't mean the explanation. The boss fight is really fast. He has a few attacks. He's gonna spawn skeletons, shoot fireballs at you, breathe fire, shoot down meteors, or spawn a black hole in the middle. Those are his attacks. Now, his attacks can vary from whatever. Right now, he shot the fireballs. You need to do 5 different talismans. Hold X on it, stand in it. You need to do that for all 5 around the map. There's going to be 5 of them around the map that you need to hold X and stand on. Until it's charged up and you see blue souls shooting out of it. Once you see blue souls shooting out of it, then all you're going to want to do... is pull out your entangler, hold... shoot a soul with the entangler, hold it and shoot it at Mephistopheles. Then, once you're done with that, all you have to do when you shoot it at Mephistopheles is just shoot it 5 or 6 different times. Then he'll come down, that symbol will show on his chest. Shoot it with any gun, Kendall's, FHR, Mauler, any gun you have. Just shoot him with it, and there you go. That's how you do that. You just gotta do that 5 different times. Then and only then will you be done with that. Because after that, all you need to do is wait until he's down there. Once you've shot the symbols on his chest, you're almost done. Once you've shot all of them, he'll come in the middle. He will come in the middle. And then all you need to do is just damage him. Damage him, damage him, damage him. Just keep on damaging him until he'll try to spawn a black hole above him. It'll insta-kill you if he doesn't. Make sure you blast this man to fucking hell. Literally, he's a bullet sponge and a half. And I'm not even saying that lightly. Literally, blast the fuck out of this man till he's dead, okay? Shoot him dead. Even when he's dead, shoot him. Okay? Now, after you've done that, he will die and you will have completed that, and the cutscene will play that you got it done. Sorry, that one was really fast. I only have about a 3-minute clips of this. So now that I've gotten all the serious stuff out of the way, I will explain to you all the other details. I forgot to add that he can summon a wall that can, like that, a firewall. Don't walk into it. Once you've gotten done with just filling up the souls, stand back, he'll cover up the sun like he did. I just wanted to elaborate on that now since I've gotten the voiceover and everything done for this, and I'm going to be getting this video out soon. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, what video I should do next. And honestly, I will be uploading a video of me playing with my cousin getting the Easter eggs done for him, so look out for that. Peace out.